Who's your favorite companion so far?
Personality, Sarah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's all?
That's
No other opinions?
Like, Barrick is so quiet in this version of the game, you know?
To be fair, you're primarily doing miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah.
This was like your first big bout of main story since the intro. But naturally, like, Varric's not a main character in this one.
Yeah.
He's just one of the companions.
Yeah. Vivienne, though, she's got big mommy energy.
A main companion for this game would be someone like Cassandra.
Yeah.
Like how, realistically, Alistair and Morgan were kind of like the main companions for Origins, even though there were more companions. In this game, I'd say it's Cassandra and Solus. Sarah is literally just here to be lesbian. That's literally her whole purpose.
Yeah.
As a teenager, I hated that because she was the only one that I would have picked to romance.
Seriously.
And she's the lesbian. It's such a weird option, too.
Mm-hmm.
She just looks like the most stereotypical ditzy straight girl. But then, no, Cassandra's straight. The one with a butch haircut.
Yeah.
She should be the lesbian. They did that in Andromeda, too, with one of the characters. They made some, like, butch blonde, like, main female companion. Why is it that my siblings are the half-black ones, and they're the ones who have a dad? Where's mine? I like my forks how I like my women.
Okay.
White.
And
great value.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And 48 of them.
48 of them, okay. Just fucking strap a bomb to yourself, dude. Aloha snack bar. You'll get 52. Rez, I got confused for a second. I thought this was my character for just a second.
Yeah, I could see why you would.
Yes.
Wow. Oh. Oh, wow and oh.
What?
Did you read the whole thing?
Oh.
So, you'll restore a third of your HP every time you kill something, but you have half the HP. Sigil of the Revenant. Remember the Revenant was a little, like a subclass thing in Origins.
Yeah. I have a better idea for that then. Aw. Wait. Yeah.
Really?
You see?
Varric.
You see I'm going there?
Okay.
You see I'm going there?
Interesting.
He's got stealth, right? Gets a little hurt, pops out of stealth, bam. He's already got a small health pool anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. You know, as compared to me, who's supposed to be a slightly tankier.
Sort of. You have some tank stuff despite technically not using the tank weapon.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I think you probably get a lot of the last hits, too. Not only in 2 was Varric a main companion, the whole game was from his point of view.
Yeah.
So, he had a lot of reasons to be talking.
I haven't talked to these people.
The
Do they have...
Templars will put their powers to use, sealing the breach. Any group corrupted by a demon must be watched
Yeah,
carefully.
now I gotta talk to everyone.
At least they know how to fight.
The Templars are a powerful force. The thing affecting them...
Yeah, shut up.
Bear in mind the demon, however powerful...
Fair enough,
single
yet you
leader of the
disapprove.
Elder One. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again with the Templars. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Free song, please. Thank you.
I like how that actually worked. It's always a new song whenever you run in there looking for one.
So, the Templars joined the Inquisition. Even with Cullen here, I never thought that would happen. Of course, after Kirkwall, I never thought anyone would use red lyrium on purpose either. The Templars should know better than anyone what that shit does to people.
Yep.
Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
I'd like to keep hoping it's a coincidence, if you don't mind. I need to be able to sleep at night.
Honestly, I think I'll give up sleeping for the foreseeable future. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to
Find that
celebrate?
dwarf that keeps a still on his back.
That's a good point. We should celebrate. A banquet. Something like a banquet.
Word to Josephine, and I bet she could arrange anything.
I'm gonna arrange
Things
her.
should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
True. Not hunched over anymore.
What do you mean?
That NPC.
Oh, yeah. Now he's sitting. And rocking to himself. It's gonna be okay.
It's cold. You didn't bring him any breeches.
I did. I brought too many breeches.
And you sold them. You didn't give them out. You can't afford them.
My creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace.
I judge your
The
whole.
Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about
Really?
our arrangement. The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics.
Someone else
We
is
hope to
trying to
convince
take
them
control
it
of
isn't
lyrium
necessary.
supplies. Heretics.
I'll take my leave. Good day.
Whoa.
Who was she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's Templars. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
Oh.
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
The Chantry should be a place of hope, not another group scrambling for answers.
That must be its strength again. The Chants did much to bridge nations. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevara, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andraste's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
I suppose a shared faith can be useful when talking with
There's only faith of the Emperor.
Precisely. And these similar interests are merely where we begin. We must learn to think beyond our own wants, to secure peace in Thedas.
How did someone so lovely and selfless go into Elysian politics, Lady Montillier?
Well, that is, really, you give me too much credit.
I'm getting her
While you're
pants.
here, I do have a question. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
Will my answer change your reply to the Chantry?
If Leliana, Cassandra Cullen, and I could agree on our official stance, I could answer that. We should decide soon. The revered mothers don't seem to know what to make of you.
I don't know if a miracle from Andraste saved me any more than they do.
Yet as rumors your Andraste's herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply. A difficult situation, and I thank you for your answer. A good day to you.
What do you mean good day? I still want to talk, baby.
With everything you know so far, how do you think you got to where you were in the beginning of the game?
Alright. That thing, the old one, is probably who killed the Divine. That's for sure. I do not know how the Divine got herself in that situation.
Well, the Conclave was just there, and the Divine was there for that purpose.
And several other people of note were also present.
Yes, but representatives from the Templars and the Mage Rebellion.
Only representatives, not the actual leaders.
Yeah, they didn't send the actual leaders because they didn't trust each other.
Except for the Divine.
The Chantry was just trying to mediate it. So Divine Justinia herself went.
She looks less domineering without her hat.
Yeah.
Do they ever say what the Conclave gathered for? Like why they were gathered in the first place?
Yes. The Conclave was gathered to negotiate peace between the mages and the Templars. In your theory?
It could be that the old one just saw an opportunity to fuck with the stability of everything and a chance to take over. So just like, I'm just gonna do things. And as a consequence, me, who is probably there for some reason, got involved and somehow escaped with a fraction of the old one's power. That's all I can guess right now.
Okay.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood.
I want to be in your holiest of holies.
This, what is it, if not a game or a cruel joke?
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
Then we can only guess at what he wants. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Alright, bend over. To the royal room!
My keyboard. That has half the normal clicks. It's rated for half the amount of presses. Because the keys are sensitive.
There's nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't
I ran out of
accommodate
inventory
that they
space on
bring
last
that many
mission.
servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can
Inventory.
be reasoned with, after a fashion.
But now that means I have unlocked for the next point that, skill depends bullshit. This thing. Nope. Oh, I need 4 points in this category.
In any category.
Okay.
I believe.
Have I not spent 4 points yet?
You have 3 in that other category.
Oh, I need 4
You've
points.
spent 4, but just not in one category.
I see. So I spent 3 here. I need a 4th in here. I spent 3 here as well. Okay.
Very inefficient.
Yeah.
Grenade!
I got a jar of bees.
And that's like a potion.
It's a
That goes in
grenade.
a potion slot.
Yeah, it's a grenade. Andraste. Oh, no. The Orlesians. Anything related to... Was Andraste Orlesian or no?
Orlais didn't exist. There was Tevinter,
Yeah.
and they owned everything. She was Tevinter.
Alright.
Everybody was to Vinter.
But if it's about times related to Andraste, I feel like the Antivan scholars, not Orlean scholars.
No, Antivan.
Okay, no. Fuck Antiva.
You were saying something about Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Should I just
I
wait?
see.
Yeah, sure. Wait.
Okay, so this is going to be up to you because this is a main story thing. It has the same scaling roughly as the first two areas of Storm Coast and Fallowmire. So for this, it'll be really up to you what order you want to do those in, because they all have roughly the same scaling, and you're in their range for all of them. So that's up to you. Do you want more main story? Do you want more side story?
I'm gonna go do some side stuff.
Okay. Because you can't complete any of these areas right now anyway.
Right.
You just have to run around, do what you can do. You'll get the Iron Bull, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you start seeing things that are like level 12 and above, you run away.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the hinterlands, go to those couple areas that were at level 8,
Okay.
and just clear them out. And
So basically do everything except the level 12 ending or any other level 12 things you find.
Yes.
Okay.
Aw, he's got a little witch hat. It's adorable. It doesn't have his little helmet thing on it. I wish I could just like favorite them so I could just be like auto click.
I preferred the party picking screen in Origins, honestly. It actually like modeled them all in.
Level 7 RAM.
That's a powerful RAM. But can it run Crisis?
What's Crisis?
You know what's so sad? There's probably gamers now today that won't understand if you ask, but can it run Crisis 3?
Yeah. No, I don't need iron.
For the longest time, that was a thing. It was so annoyingly a thing.
Because, like, Crisis just had an infinite amount of things you could do to make it harder to run, you know?
RAM!
I got it! I got it!
You went to ram the ram.
I ran the ram! Ram Ranch.
Nope.
Hi! Was that my first rage demon?
No.
Okay. Because I just got a Codex rage demon.
I don't know why. You have a lot of health. You really do.
Yeah.
Every lady singing. Get out of my head!
Is that Ladiana singing again?
No. Isn't Dragon Age Origins so memorable? You've played it once, and you just remember some of these little fucking details. Isn't it so... What are you going to remember from this game?
I really
What
don't.
do you remember from Dragon Age 2?
Sarah. I will remember Sarah. Her one line that I will get to see because I just want to keep.
What do you remember from 2 other than Hawk?
You know, I'm really considering setting away Varric and replacing it with Sarah. I'm really considering it.
My God, look at his health. Look what you did to his health.
It's too
Jesus fucking Christ.
Did you hear? The Mage Rebellion has ended.
Ended.
It's because we have the Templars now, right?
You didn't help the mages. So they're just gone. They're fucked. But you did help the Templars, so they've like regained their power, at least enough of it. It's less that you ended the rebellion, it's more that the rebellion was gonna end anyway, because the Elder One was literally on the cusp of taking over both factions for himself.
And did it need both to succeed?
Succeed at what?
Whatever his plan is.
That doesn't need either.
Okay. But because I got the Templars shoved down the mages, and so both were lost.
Well, no one shoved down the mages. The mages were taken over by the Elder One's Tevinter puppet.
Yeah.
And so he took them somewhere else.
Okay.
They're gone because you didn't help them.
Dragonstone.
Drakenstone.
The Oakenstone? I smell red lyrium. And a dead goat.
Dead lyrium. Whoever this dwarf was, he was in over his head.
Beyond upgrade.
So as I remember the mage one being, if you had helped them, Redcliffe comes under attack, and it's a big battle to defend Redcliffe.
Mm. Oh, does that mean like I won't be encountering random mages in this area now?
Oh. Well, they're gone.
Huh.
Winter guy took them and left.
Damn. And presumably he has also been corrupted by an envy demon,
I
right?
forget exactly what his deal is, but he is just a puppet of the Elder One. He's working for the Elder One. I don't think he's necessarily... I wouldn't say a Tevinter mage needs to be corrupted. Just do something that he sees will give him power.
I see.
Tevinter mages are just Sith. It seems like a good place to find ingredients.
Really?
Looking right there. Wow.
I
Deep
think the
rose.
Inquisition could benefit from this.
How?
At least that's what they say on the road, anyhow.
Get eaten by some darkspawn? Like, how are we gonna benefit from this?
I guess. Javelin. Javelin. I don't remember ever seeing this before.
What?
That weird traveling transition.
It's there every time.
Huh.
You might just look away at your phone every time.
Listen. Why does my ability keep stopping right away?
It's because you're out of stamina.
More shards.
Use the skull of a tranquil.
Hello?
You got it.
Oh, I did, okay.
Done.
You hear that?
Yes.
Elf root. Do elves just call it root?
No, we have another name for it.
Well, that's no fun.
You spend too much time with Sarah.
I suppose this must be Master Dennett.
And who are you then? Talk to my father if you have business here.
What's up, bitch?
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. It's high time someone did. Didn't expect it to be some free marcher's noble, though. Name's Dennett. I served Arl Eamon for 30 years as horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
That sounds more than reasonable.
Glad to hear it. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow-neg they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Tell me your name, Horsemaster, and I shall tell you mine.
I don't know that quote.
Lord of the Rings. Gimli says it when the riders of Rohan show up and point spears at all of them.
He's like, sup?
They're all just like, oh, because they're getting surrounded after Aragon called out to them, thinking they'd be friendly. And so Gimli says that,
If you want
and
our
the guy's
horses, then
like,
we need our farmers back safe in their
he's like,
fields.
I would cut your head off if only it stood a little higher from the
They
ground,
come after our
dwarf.
men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Farewell.
Send some women instead.
Yeah.
See how they do, and you won't lose more men.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
What kind of racing are you talking about?
I
Skipping.
set up a course. You try to ride the course before I call time.
I'll speak.
Not
You
doing
don't
that.
want to do a race?
I can ride horses?
Immediately runs away from the horse.
Wait, do I get to keep it?
Horse!
Go to Gallic. I do get to keep it!
It's an open world game. You think they just weren't going to give you a mount? What do you think this is, New World? Oh, and then you can call your horse whenever.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next
Yo, I don't know why, but this
You
half
had a way to help the
of this area I remember so much more vividly than the first half.
good places for raiders and
He's like,
bandits.
where you got your horsey?
I've marked good spots on the map.
I specifically remember running around putting up these watchtowers. And literally everything about this. Woo! Demon horse!
My horse left. Hello? They're gonna talk to me? Okay. I always set my active quest so I can see things a little bit easier.
Yeah, I was wondering why you never do that. I was like, that just sets markers for you.
This is tough.
Yes. I can honestly tell you, I've never decided to go around attacking the farm animals of these people.
I just want to do it for fun to see if I
I've
could.
never done that. I didn't even think of it.
Wait, why am I marking locations if they already know where the locations are?
You're marking them for someone else to come set it up.
Ooh, this looks like a good place to set up a camp.
We could make camp here.
It does. Yeah. Almost like the devs intended it to be one.
Oh, I read about this. There's no change speed between when you're sprinting and when you're not sprinting on the horse. Prez? I read about that. It's fucking stupid, isn't it?
Level 12.
I see this.
Now here's the question, even if you can do this, do you want to do this out of order and thus negatively influence your total amount of XP that you will gain?
You gotta make sense.
Because everything's just scaling with you, after all, up to a certain point. So theoretically, wouldn't you prefer to take advantage of that to get the most XP possible?
Yeah.
Not that you can't just go certain places and kill infinite enemies anyway, but considering I don't think that you want to do that, even if you can do a level 12 thing as level 8, doesn't that also just defeat the purpose of going places based on any level logic at all?
Yeah. But yeah, this is all just an effect. They just push the camera in and make these swooshy things, but you are not going any faster than the regular gallop.